Hello everyone, my name is Aastha. I welcome you all to our classes for International English Olympiad for class 8th. Today is our 16th class in the series wherein we will be doing a very interesting topic of jumbled words. It's pretty easy to understand. It's sort of a fun exercise as well. There is no need to strain your brain for any concepts or anything. Just a fun exercise. Take it as a fun exercise and I'm pretty sure you'll all do great. So let's just get started.
Alright, so what are jumbled words? Now jumbled words क्या होते हैं ये आपको इसके जो the phrase है jumbled words इसी से आपको थोड़ा सा guess लग रहा होगा. However, alright, so what are jumbled up words? We can figure it out from the word itself, that you will be given words which will be jumbled up, and then you will have to figure their correct order so as to form meaningful sentences. Alright, so correct order will have to be found to form meaningful sentence. For that we will have to take care of the subject and the predicate, and the subject verb object agreement you'll have to look into. And most of these jumbled words, this is going to be pretty easy because when you read these sentences, I think you will be able to figure it out for yourself that what is the correct answer. Okay, so it's not going to be that difficult. You don't have to worry about. It is going to be a fun and easy exercise. Okay. Alright, so here you see we are given a few jumbled up sentences. These are the jumbled words and then we have to form a meaningful sentence. Let's see the first one. She tired is very. Here this can be unjumbled and written as she is very tired. Alright. Similarly, the next one, work she a lot today of did. This can be written as she did a lot of work today. Right? Okay, so for solving the jumbled sentences which I showed you in the previous slide, what you have to do is first understand the subject and predicate. Now, subject is what? Subject is the person or thing that is doing an action, and predicate is the part that contains the action, which means subject is something or someone which is performing what? Performing the predicate. Alright, so once you understand which is the subject and which is the predicate, it becomes easier for you to solve the question, which means to solve those jumbled words which you are given and form a meaningful sentence. आप subject understand करेंगे कि ये subject है, ये person या thing, ये action perform कर रहा है या कर रही है, and उसी के हिसाब से then you will move on to the predicate, that this is the action being performed. So उसी हिसाब से direct speech या indirect speech जो भी आंसर जिस भी फॉर्म में आंसर होगा, usually jumbled sentences direct speech में ही होते हैं. They are pretty simple. Alright, और आपको words देख के आप अपने आप ही you will be able to guess for yourself only कि ये आंसर है. But एक basic understanding के लिए आपको subject और predicate दोनों का पता होना जरूरी है. Alright. Alright. So ज़्यादा कुछ है नहीं, अब बस हम अपना क्विज करेंगे. ठीक है. जो हमने jumbled sentences करे हैं, jumbled sentences में you don't have to worry much. You just have to understand कि subject क्या है और predicate क्या है, और उसी हिसाब से आपकी एक sentence formation हो जाएगी. ऑलराइट, सो हम जैसे जैसे करते रहेंगे आपको एग्जांपल्स भी मिलते रहेंगे और आपको और अच्छे से समझ आएगा. ऑलराइट, सो लेट्स स्टार्ट. Alright, so for the quiz, what we will be doing is, now every question you will be given 1 minute. 1 minute means 60 seconds. Why am I giving you 1 minute? Because you see, your question paper of IEO, it has about 50 questions, and so you can imagine that you get more or less a minute to answer the questions. Now this 1 minute is the maximum that you should be taking for answering the question. Now suppose there could be two, three categories of students. First category is, suppose you answer the question within that 1 minute. So I would request you to fast forward the video and skip right to the answer. You should not be wasting your time. Alright. Now the other students who are not able to answer the question in 1 minute, what you do, you don't skip to the answer. You pause the video and you write down your answer. Alright, it is very important to answer each and every question because there is no negative marking. Here you see, for every incorrect answer, no points, because there is no negative marking in IEOs, which is important that you attempt all the questions. Now for a question of which you are not sure about the answer, now even here and even in the exam, if you are not sure about the answer and you maybe think that B option might be correct or C option might be correct, so you should in that case play your luck and play your mind and make a guess and still give an answer, because it is a win-win situation. Either you will get the marks for that question or you will get a 0, right? But if you don't attempt that question at all, then you are anyway getting a 0 in that, right? So it is good to attempt those questions, and even if you don't know all the answers, try to understand and take a guess. Okay, so this is for every correct answer 10 points. This is just for your own little game where you can try to maintain a notepad. So here you write the name of the chapter and then the question, and then if it is correct you can give yourself 10 points. If it is not correct, you mark it here. So it is important to see these questions, the ones which you mark incorrect. It is important to go back to them later and then see where you did the mistake. Alright, this is just for your reference. For every correct answer you can give yourself 10 points. Alright, now let's start. Alright, so now we start off with our questions on jumbled words. This one says, arrange the jumbled words appropriately to form a meaningful sentence. Alright, let's start. The words are a body, carbohydrates, and vitamins, proteins, necessary for fats are. So here you see what we have to do. We have to this sentence is trying to say that all these things, carbohydrates, vitamins, proteins, fats, they are necessary for our body. Okay, so accordingly we'll be using all of them together, like in here. A, proteins, vitamins, carbohydrates and fats. This is the subject, and then are necessary for our body. All right. ना अब इसको अगर हमें ऐसे जनरली दे रखा होता क्वेश्चन में, सब्जेक्टिव क्वेश्चन होता, एमसीक्यू नहीं होता, तो आप किसी भी ऑर्डर में लिख सकते थे कि विटामिन्स, प्रोटीन्स, फैट्स एंड कार्बोहाइड्रेट्स, या कार्बोहाइड्रेट्स पहले लिख देते, फैट्स बाद में लिख देते. बट यहाँ पे ऑप्शन क्योंकि दे रखा है दिस पर्टिकुलर ऑर्डर, मतलब दिस इज द ओनली ग्रामेटिकली करेक्ट आंसर जिसमें प्रोटीन्स, विटामिन्स, कार्बोहाइड्रेट्स एंड फैट्स लॉजिकली स्टार्टिंग में दे रखा है. अदरवाइज अदर्स यू सी proteins and carbohydrates, fats, vitamins, which is incorrect. Then necessary for our body, for our do you see? Then D, proteins, fats, carbohydrates and our vitamins. So this is also incorrect. All right, ऐसे ही हम सारे questions करेंगे. Let's see. Okay, here let's see. Means of fats the body provide strong energy about. Now here आप दो approaches apply कर सकते हो कि आप sentences पढ़ लो और फिर आपको जो sentence पढ़ के समझ आ जाता है वैसे तो कि कौन सा correct है. उसमें जो verbs या कुछ कभी agreement कब verb ऑब्जेक्ट सब्जेक्ट एग्रीमेंट नहीं होती, कभी सब्जेक्ट प्रेडिकेट सेंस नहीं बना रहा होता, कभी एडजेक्टिव कहीं और लगा होता है, तो आपको सेंटेंस पढ़ के ऐसे समझ आ जाएगा. या फिर आप थोड़ा सा पढ़ के आइडिया ले लो कि क्या बता रहे हैं, फिर उसके बाद you can form it on your own and then choose the correct answer. Now here if you read all of these, then accordingly the correct answer is A. Fats provide the body a bad means of strong energy. Others you see B, fats provide a bad means of strong energy to the body. Here this is not making sense. Here a bad means of strong energy to the body hona chahiye. Then C, the body fats provide a bad means of strong energy. This is also doesn't make sense. Then a bad means of strong energy provide the body fat. This is also grammatically this is incorrect because here you see verb agreement में नहीं है. Alright, next, as cold insulation act against they. This one's pretty easy. We have to start with they because the subject यही दे रखा है. They act as insulation against cold. Okay, act as insulation. Yes, correct answer is B. यहाँ पे आप देखो कोई भी whatever the others are, insulation, act, ये सारे कोई भी subject से start ही नहीं हो रहा है. तो first you talk about the subject, then you talk about the predicate, right? This is also pretty easy. All right, now here next is reading good a habit. Start with the subject what? Reading. So here, see, reading is a good habit. Okay, pretty easy. This was very easy. Okay, here, problems while reading, face, you, can, many. Okay, now here, talking about whom, subject is what? You. So let's read the sentences starting with you. First one says, you problems can face many reading while. Does it make sense to you? No. Other one, you can face many problems while reading. So this one's correct. You can face many problems while reading. Okay. Now see, if you see while face reading, you many can problems, it's just not making sense. No subject verb object agreement. Then many while problems face. This just gets funnier when you read it. It doesn't make any sense. Alright, now next, dictionary you should, for words, consult, difficult. Here again, which is the subject we are talking, subject का है यहाँ पे? Here you. Okay, सबसे पहले आपको यही आइडेंटिफाई करना होता है कि बात किससे शुरू हो रही है. फिर आप उससे स्टार्ट करो. A. Here you should consult dictionary for difficult words. देखो कितना easy है. Just identify the subject and accordingly पढ़ो. अगर फिर आपको लगता है, suppose आपने you आपने आइडेंटिफाई करा कि सब्जेक्ट है, फिर आपने पढ़ा और आपको सेंटेंस सेंस नहीं बनाया, तो हो सकता है आपने मीनिंग गलत इंटरप्रेट किया हो, तो आप बाकी सेंटेंसेस भी पढ़ो फिर उसके बाद। ओके, एंड ये भी सिलेक्ट करने के बाद just it will take hardly 10 seconds to just quickly go through the other options कि कहीं मैंने जल्दबाजी में कोई गलत तो नहीं सिलेक्ट कर लिया। ओके, the answer is you should consult dictionary for difficult words. All right. Okay, now next, important it too is rules observe traffic. Okay, so here we're talking about it is. It is important. Let's see, option here A. It is important to observe traffic rules. Okay, again subject kya hai? It. It is important to do what? To observe traffic rules. All right. All right, next. Physics lab gone. He has to the. Okay, again यहाँ पे subject क्या है? He. So यहाँ पे he से कौन सा start हो रहा है? Quickly. Here. He has gone to the physics lab. Pretty easy. तो कितना easy हो जाता है once you identify the subject and then just take 10 seconds, go through the other sentences also. कहीं आपने कुछ गलती से गलत तो नहीं mark कर दिया. Okay. There might be another sentence which makes sense to you. हो सकता है कुछ आपने जल्दबाजी में ये ही वाला कलेक्ट ना हो और आपने ये मार्क कर दिया, पर other sentence also makes sense to you. So accordingly आपको देखना पड़ेगा. Let's see next. Okay, here most inventor world Thomas Alva Edison. The in is remarkable. The. Now here we have a name which is Thomas Alva Edison. Thomas Alva Edison. Let's see which is the option here. B. Thomas Alva Edison is who? Is the most remarkable inventor in the world. Just do a quick Google. Just Google it and find out what all he has invented. Okay. Thomas Alva Edison is the most remarkable inventor in the world. This one says that recorded on sound bin disc has. Okay, now here okay, यहाँ पे अगर आप फर्स्ट ग्लांस में तो you cannot really figure out in a quick way कि sound subject है या disc subject है. But so just let's read. हमें पता है sound से start होगा या disc से start होगा, दोनों के हम पढ़ लेते हैं. Okay, let's see. Here we have a that sound. Okay, that sound has been recorded on disc. B says sound has been recorded on disc that. So this is incorrect. Disc that जो है disc से पहले आना चाहिए या फिर that से sound से पहले आना चाहिए, क्योंकि that जो है that comes before a noun. And C recorded sound has been that disc on. Again on जो है preposition noun से पहले आता है. On that disc recorded sound has been. Again ये जो verb है इसकी बात करें object नहीं है, sense नहीं बना रहा. Correct answer is A. That sound has been recorded on disc. Okay. Now for questions like this जिसमें आप subject initially identify नहीं कर पाओ, sentences पढ़ लो और आपको quickly you can eliminate. जैसे हमने कर दिया ना कि यहाँ पे that गलत है, on गलत है, फिर यहाँ पे verb के बाद object नहीं है तो agreement नहीं बना रहा. Right? All right, now here I went to return suppose the book. Okay, so here first of all you see we have this interrogative word and it's a question. Question है तो किसी interrogative word से शुरू होगा. Interrogative word is when. So just quickly let's read the questions to when. The option starting with when. आपके पास दो options हैं, या तो आप सारे पढ़ लो या फिर आप थोड़ा सा एक क्विक आइडेंटिफाई कर लो कि when से स्टार्ट हो रहा है तो आप when के पढ़ लो, या फिर एक और ऑप्शन है कि आप पूरा सेंटेंस पहले पढ़ो, उसको आप सॉल्व करो, उसके बाद आप ऑप्शंस देखो. यू कैन चूज एनी ऑप्शन दैट यू वांट एंड उसमें सारे करेक्ट हैं. ये जो हमने स्ट्रैटेजी जो मैं अडॉप्ट कर रही हूँ, दिस इज सो दैट कि आप एक क्विक तरीके से यू कैन जस्ट फाइंड द करेक्ट आंसर. नाउ क्वेश्चन है स्टार्टिंग विद व्हेन. लेट्स रीड दीज टू ऑप्शंस स्टार्टिंग विद व्हेन, A and D. When I am to book the return the supposed. Incorrect. पढ़ के पता चल रहा है when I am to book. When जो question है उसके बाद पहले verb आता है. Here you see when am I supposed to return the book? Makes perfect sense. Correct answer is D. Alright, now next up we have water the baby in the here plays and sits. Right here at the first glance, the subject seems to be the baby. So let's read the sentence of the baby here. The baby plays, sits in the hair and water. Okay, now this doesn't make sense. So जो first glance में ज़रूरी नहीं, जैसे मैं आपको बार-बार बोले जा रही हूँ कि ज़रूरी नहीं है कि जो हमें first glance पे लगे that might be the word it starts with. Let's read the other options. A. Here the baby sits and plays in the water. This makes sense. In the water plays baby the and sits here. Correct? And D. The sits in water baby and the plays here. Correct answer is A. Here the baby sits and plays in the water. Alright. Alright, next. Came Mr. Wife Sharma, he's late and home. Okay, so here you see the subject seems like Mr. Sharma. So let's read here B. Mr. Sharma and his wife came home late. It's easy. Okay, here Eid not Rajdhani did on expressly. Okay, now here I can't really figure out what the subject might be. So let's read the sentence. Rajdhani did not leave on express Eid. Rajdhani Express on leave. Eve did not. Rajdhani Express did not leave on Eve, or Eve did not leave on Rajdhani Express. Here the correct answer is C. Rajdhani Express did not leave on Eid. Rajdhani Express is the name of the train and Eid is the name of a festival. Rajdhani Express did not leave on Eid. Alright, next. And my is ex-father MLA. Okay, the subject is my father here. So let's read. My father is an ex-MLA. My father is ex an MLA. So here the correct answer is A. My father is an ex-MLA. Alright. Alright, here arrange the jumbled words appropriately to form a meaningful sentence. Same thing. Round go the leadership world makes. Okay. Now here it could be world or leadership. Let's just read the sentences. The world go makes leadership round. Incorrect. Leadership makes the world go round. This makes sense. C, the leadership go world makes round. Again incorrect. Or D, the world makes round go leadership. So here the correct one is leadership makes the world go round. Okay. Alright, now the next one. You message a will to give mother your please. Okay, now here this is a question and okay, now question mark de nahi rakha hai, but you see from the option it could be a question, it could be a sentence as well, statement. So let's just read them and then understand. A, Will you mother message your a gift to please? This has just so many errors. Then B, please your mother message will give you to a, again incorrect. C, will you please give a message to your mother? This makes sense. And D, give you a will message your mother to please. Correct answer, will you please give a message to your mother? Okay, here you see voluntarily blood Rohan to agree donate. We start off with the subject Rohan. Let's read the sentences. A starts with Rohan. Rohan voluntarily agreed to donate blood. Make sense? D, Rohan agreed blood to donate voluntarily. Doesn't make sense. Correct answer is A. Rohan voluntarily agreed to donate blood. Okay, here trade the few of no tricks men. Okay, now here we have so many nouns. The subject could be trade, subject could be few, subject could be tricks, subject could be men. So when you are really unsure, you just read through the options quickly and then you will know which one makes sense. A, few men know the tricks of the trade. Makes sense. B, the tricks of the trade. No men few. Incorrect. Few should come like before men. Few doesn't come after a noun. Then C, few men trade the know of the tricks. Again incorrect. D, the trade the tricks know of few men. Again incorrect. Correct answer is A. Few men know the tricks of the trade. Okay, here we have monsoon rain much had this not have we. So here We are probably talking about, we, starting with we, the subject, personal pronoun. Let's read. We had not much have this monsoon rain. B, we have not had much rain this monsoon. This one makes sense. All right, and quickly, once you identify the subject and see this answer is correct, just go through the other ones as well. Like here, this monsoon rain we have had much not. Doesn't make sense. The monsoon, this rain we have not had much. This is all like, tutti putti English, jumbled words. So, correct answer is B. Now the correct is B. All now we are done with the questions on jumbled words. I hope you have understood the basic strategy that you can adopt in solving these kind of questions.
That's all for our class on jumbled words. I hope you enjoyed, unjumbling the words into meaningful sentences. It is going to be, these are going to be pretty easy exercise, and I'm sure that, if you just make sure of the subject, predicate, and the, these object, these agreement and these words, I'm pretty sure you will do great. So I will see you the next time with another concept. Till then, keep revising and keep learning. Thank you for watching.